Please stand for the posting of the colors by the Thomas Stone JROTC and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Alder. I am the secretary of the class of 2010. I would like to introduce and recognize our distinguished guests that are here this afternoon. Please stand when your name is called. On stage with us this morning, we have Miss Roberta Wise, board chairman, Colonel Donald Wade, board vice chairman, Miss Jennifer Abel, board member, Mr. Collins Bailey, board member, Mr. Charles Carrington, board member, Miss Maura Cook, board member, Miss Pamela Peterson, board member, Mr. James Richmond, superintendent of the Charles County Public Schools, Mr. Ronald Cunningham, deputy superintendent of schools, Miss Judy Estep, assistant superintendent of instruction, Mr. Charles Wineland, assistant superintendent for supporting services. Seated on my right, we have Delegate Sally Jamison, Delegate Peter Murphy, Dr. Edith Patterson, Vice President of the Charles County Commissioners, Mr. Reuben Collins III, Commissioner, Mr. Samuel Graves, Jr., Commissioner, Mr. Gary Hodge, Commissioner, Sheriff of Charles County, Rex Coffey, Councilwoman Bland, Mr. Eric Schwartz, Dr. Arthur Billings. From the central office, we have Mr. James Cornett, Assistant in School Administrative and Operations. Also joining us this afternoon is Miss Virginia McGraw, principal of J.P. Ryan Elementary School. Miss Tracy Blake, reading resource teacher, J.P. Ryan Elementary School. Mr. Bob Lohr, PTSO president and athletic booster president. Mr. Robert Pitts, former Thomas Stone chemistry teacher. Miss Norma Davis, former Thomas Stone English teacher. Miss Marva Robinson, former Thomas Stone English teacher. It is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished faculty. Please stand when your name is called. Mr. L.C. Martin, principal. Mr. Carl Pascarella, senior class vice principal. Miss Abby Brennell, senior class sponsor. Mr. Phil Bonet, senior class guidance counselor. Miss Angie Prado, guidance counselor. Mr. Daniel Weiss, math teacher. Miss Renee Hopper, social studies teacher. Miss Claire Gritzinger, world language teacher. Miss Nancy Jeffrey, world language teacher. Miss Barbara Linsmeyer, math teacher. Mr. Gary Winsett, social studies teacher. Miss Ruby During, drama teacher. Miss Janet Porter, family and consumer science teacher. Miss Gina Ortiz, world language teacher. Mr. Donald Mayer, administration assistant. Miss Joy White Henderson, English teacher. Mr. Michael Langton, English teacher. Mr. Christopher Rooney, science teacher. Mr. Tony Peck, English teacher. Miss Tanya Munford, science teacher. At this time, would the members of the Thomas Stone faculty and staff please rise? We, the class of 2010, would like to thank you for everything you've done for us over the past 4 years. We would also like all of our grandparents to please stand and be recognized. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Now we would like to recognize our most honored guests of all, our parents. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Megan Marziani, and I'm the senior class president. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to welcome you to the 2010 Thomas Stone High School graduation. I would like to thank all of you for electing me as your senior class president. It has been an honor. Since I was a child, my grandfather encouraged me to be my class president as he once was. Being your class president has been an extraordinary experience. In August 2006, we started our freshman year. We were all anxious to begin high school, and we all knew it would become a wonderful part of our lives. The past 4 years have been full of accomplishments, emotional extremes, and moments we will never forget. Every year, many of us have spent hours together organizing and setting up for homecoming, winter formal, prom, battle of the classes, and so much more. All of these events have created wonderful memories. Sophomore and senior year, we won Powder Puff football. Then junior and senior year, we won the Golden Stone. Congratulations on being the first class to win the Golden Stone for 2 consecutive years. We all loved Spirit Weeks and pep rallies, and thanks to our